Hey guys, this video, the match I want to talk about is the matchup between Iceman versus Swamp Thing. Somebody kind of recommended me this fight. They made a suggestion for me to kind of make this matchup. So in order to fulfill that request, I'm going to be talking about this really intriguing, more, I should say, nuanced matchup, at least in my opinion. Somebody like Iceman, is a mega level mutant. He can control ice in all different forms of water, basically in its different forms to an omega level type, effect and potential. Somebody like Iceman, as I've already, aforementioned, mega level mutant. I mean, he basically has boundless potential when it comes to just manipulating all forms of water, especially ice, what he kind of specializes in. I mean, he basically has immortality. There's really no conventional ways you can really hurt Iceman. I mean, with Iceman, due to the fact he has limitless potential, especially when he's in his Iceman form, no conventional forms of attack can hurt him. I mean, there's really not that much you can do with him. Even like hot temperatures don't really hard counter him. I mean, Iceman is so powerful and so formidable in his own power. I mean, this guy can literally stop time on a quantum level, I believe. More of his recent feats, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, Iceman just brings a lot to the table that you wouldn't really think that he could do. Really just underrated powerhouse in Marvel Comics. Maybe I shouldn't even say that. Somebody like Swamp Thing. I'm going to be honest. I don't know too much about Swamp Thing. I believe he's kind of connected to this primordial force of nature or life force called the Green. And, people that are connected to this metaphysical force of nature kind of have this, intuitive connection to life. That being the fact that they can kind of have, this connection to the earth, being that they can control all forms of plant life, earth, and I would assume just all forms of just plants and life in general. How I think this matchup would go, I mean, this is like a really weird matchup. I don't know. I mean, best, to show Swamp Thing some grace. Maybe this would be a stalemate, but honestly, I kind of leaning towards Iceman. I just think ice, based on the way that it kind of interacts with plant life in real life. I know we're talking about fictional comic book characters, but I think ice just works on a fundamentally higher order than like just plant life in nature. I mean, something like ice and just cold temperatures seem to just hard counter life itself. Usually when it's just, really hard and barren, especially when it's really cold, it's just really hard for life to really flourish in these environments. As we can tell with places like Antarctica, though there are, a lot of different types of life, it does have a pretty wide range of biodiversity. I wouldn't say as much as other tropical regions or even places like, America or California or anything like that. I mean, I don't really know too much about Antarctica, but I know there's not a lot of forest out there, at least not a lot, out here, maybe not like in the Bahamas or somewhere. So I just think that somebody like Iceman, due to the nature of his abilities, kind of just hard counters somebody like Swamp Thing. I think he can just freeze the whole planet, kind of just, basically removing his connection to the Green itself. I mean, what can Swamp Thing really do when all plant life in the world is basically just frozen? There's really not that much he can really do to really stop Iceman from doing that. What can Swamp Thing really do to really just put down Iceman? I mean, what can Iceman really do to put down Swamp Thing? I mean, this is really a weird matchup because they really don't have any real conventional way of really hurting the other. But I think Iceman's real win con is honestly just freezing the whole